It's another great day. It is the end of June, and we have our first harvesting contract. Field number 9. So close to the store, I'll probably end up resetting my equipment just to the store so I can drive across that way and don't need to haul everything out. But we do need to see what we got going on there. What are we growing? It looks like it'll be barley. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. And my barley on field 17 is going to be ready any day now. Let's just jump right into things. Well, we've arrived. And you know what that means. We finally get to try out this combine. We've been itching to try it for such a long time. And it's finally here. We'll take one more look at this goofy looking thing. And let's turn on. You know what? I am actually going to grab all of their straw. And we can turn on the harvester. Very nice. So right now it's got a Fent head on it. I don't know if I can do other heads or not, but that kind of remains to be seen. What I want to do is just do one or two passes here at the edge so that our combine doesn't get stuck around these power poles. And just something to be a little bit proactive so that the workers don't have quite as hard of a time. I think even just one pass looks like we'll probably get the job done. So I'll bring it to the end and we'll reset it to go longwise, and we'll go and get our brand new grain bin. There we go. We just put a worker in there, and they're going to go ham, and we're going to start combining here. And it looks like with the big bin that we have, we don't even need the extensions because it's filling up pretty slow. So I'm going to go and get the auger wagon next. We'll see you guys at the field once I have it. We just got our notification that the combine is full, so we're a little slower than we had hoped to go, but we got here, and we're about to unload this barley, I believe it is. Let's see what it looks like when this combine unloads, and how this auger wagon is going to handle itself. Kind of curious. They're both very new and very different. So that is typical, I guess. Now, I believe this is not a real auger on this combine. I believe it's more of a conveyor belt, if I'm not mistaken. But oh my goodness, is that ever a huge hopper. I am thoroughly amused by it. Let's see how full it gets my grain cart by the time everything's all said and done. I don't think it'll fill it all the way, but I definitely think it'll fill it over half. You can see that we're getting very close to that right now. There you go, halfway. Is it just me, or are those drums off center the ones that are spinning? 58%. Beautiful. So if it's 58%, then that means this grain cart is probably very nicely paired with this combine. I like that as well. And it looks like I should probably do a strip here with the combine just to help them out. We'll maybe do it on their next pass when they come back to this end. It seems like most combines are all kind of regulated at about 10 clicks an hour. So that's working out really well for me. I should really let him get ahead a little bit. It'll make it a little easier to fill up the entire cart. But yeah, that is a lot of grain inside of that bin there. And it looks like he's full. So we have one thing left to do, and that's to go dump into the dump truck and get it hauled off to the animal dealer. I should have brought that pup trailer. I didn't think of it. Maybe we can still do it with, maybe grab the T7 and go and grab the pup trailer. This thing unloads pretty quickly, I have to say. That looks great doing it. We weren't even able to empty out our entire bin. So yes, we'll definitely need the pup trailer. That is for certain. But we're going to empty out as much as we can out of the combine now yet. Seeing as that hopper's probably like halfway full. And once it reaches the end of the row, we want to cut that. A nice little pass there at the end just to help the combine make its turn. Add some to the front, because a good grain cart operator knows that you need to space it out, not just in the back and not just in the front, but just spaced out so that the entire wagon gets filled nicely. I think it's becoming abundantly clear that we are going to need to upgrade our hauling device, seeing as, you know, the grain cart could fill up this dump truck no problem at all. Oh, I know there's a hydrant there somewhere, but looks like I missed it. Good. Yeah. So we might need to get us a bigger trailer. Not to worry, we've always wanted to have something a little bigger. My grain cart, by the way, is also full. I'm going to let this guy dump, and in the meantime, I'm going to bring my pup over here. I'm trying to think about how we can improve our trucking situation, seeing as our trucking seems to be mostly falling behind. So this truck here, it has a capacity of 20.4 cubic meters. And to compare that, I suppose, we can take the trailer. Where is it? The little pup. So here's a little pup, also 20.4 cubic meters. And then we have the semi that belongs to the same set, the same mod set, and that one only has 35 cubic meters. So the pup with the dump truck actually hauls more than the semi with this trailer, which is very, very interesting, isn't it? And then we have this gooseneck tipper, which we had in Farm Sim 19. But the thing is, with the unrealistic, we can get a whole lot more cubic meters. But that is, again, unrealistic, and we're not doing that. So this trailer will not be the answer. I fear that we may have to go with a different trailer, and it's none of these. What I'm thinking, and this is just me pondering right now, is, you know, we want to use a truck, right? Because it goes faster than tractors. Here's one that's at 40.8 meters, and it's all one trailer. So this would match what we're already hauling pretty well. And then we have 51. So this one would be just a tiny bit bigger, and I think this one honestly might be the answer. Our Load King triple hopper, the distinction. Because after that it's just Super Bees. And yes, they can haul a whole lot more, but now we're getting into really, really big equipment. So I'm gonna mull about that for a while, but I'm really leaning toward getting this Load King trailer here. Anyway, in the meantime, it looks like our combine is full, so we need to take care of business here real quick. Well, because life can't be busy enough as it is, look at that. We have high price for corn right now in June. And it looks like Western Grain Silo Warehouse is where it's at. Ha! Now, I think we want to tag this place, and we want to see if we can bring some corn out there too. Goodness. Unfortunately, our dump truck is very busy at the moment, so I think that's a perfect opportunity to go grab that trailer that we were thinking of getting, that Load King, and then maybe haul away some, because yeah, we don't know how long those prices are good. At first it looked like June was the right time to haul away corn, and then it really dropped on the one day, and now it's back up. So I think that, you know, we shouldn't sleep on that. I am going to service this combine real quick though, just to make sure that we have our ducks in a row here. Yep, come on. Just like that. Yeah, his bin was almost full. Goodness me. While we're cruising along on that swath, what I want to do, I want to go and get us a truck. So I'm looking at that Superliner maybe, because that's a nice old truck. Or do we get the RS 700? This one has quite a bit of power. What does this one have? That one also has 500. Why don't we grab this old one, seeing as it's a lot older? And we'll get this one all spec'd out. And there we have it. Look at this thing. I thought the exhaust was black just because of the shadows, but no, it isn't. It is actually chromed. That's good. Yeah, it very much follows the same theme. I think it's not bad. Nice blue tarp for it. There's multiple colors to choose from. That center hopper looks very interesting. Like, I have never seen a trailer with a center hopper like that. It's very odd, but you know what? We'll take it. We will definitely take it. Now we need to grab this little guy, start him up, and we need to bring him over to the corn. I believe corn would be in that second silo, if I am not mistaken. We'll figure this out in just a second anyway. Swing that one wide. Just like so. Alright. Now, is that truly our corn? It is. 99,000. Should take us a couple of trips. Get this bad boy filled up. And our dump truck's full too, just so we're aware. It's going to be something. It's definitely going to be something to keep up with all of the stuff going on. We did not expect to be selling corn today, but yet here we are. But when the price is just right, you have to do what you have to do. There. That is a terrible parking job, if I do say so myself. Corn just looks nice in a trailer. In real life, it wouldn't be that clean, more than likely. But hey, since it isn't real life, what can you do? Yeah, there's usually a lot of mess in the corn, like a lot of red, I don't know what you want to call it, powdery dust of sorts. But we're definitely getting somewhere. And I can't wait to pull a load with this truck. It's got 500 horsepower. I should pull this load pretty decently. 73 left on the corn. Now when you're dumping, you're always aiming for that hopper bottom. What? That is max? I'm calling BS on that. That's weight-wise, it's maxed out. But we're going by filling our... Come on, where are you? There, trailer fill limit. So that was weight-wise, that would have been it. I would have had to fill the back first, then the front, and then whatever was left into the center. Now, I can fill a lot more. My goodness, weight-wise, that would have not made a full load. That's kind of surprising, honestly. Well, for this, we want as much as we can. That is one huge hopper in the back. Goodness. There we are, all tarped down, ready to go. We'll leave it open just to let that dust fly out. Corn doesn't fly out of the trailer very easily. And our drop-off point is at the store, so we'll see you guys there. Seems a bit odd to be dumping it right here on the ground in front of a door, but that is what they're asking for our corn. So we give them what they want, right? And there we are. We can dump that out as well. Yeah, that middle section just looks hilarious to me. I'm not sure what the deal is with it, but it's okay. It's a new trailer and we're happy with that. And in the back. Yeah, I guess that back has to be a rather long hopper because it goes over a Tridom. It's a very strange setup, I have to say. But I suppose it works. They could have just had one split in the middle. Like, they didn't need that between the first and center hopper. I don't think they needed a wall there or a hopper. But what do you do? That's how they design it, and that's how they design it. Anyway, my combine is full again, and my dump truck just finished unloading. So I might just leave my semi here to take care of the barley, seeing as the T6 is right here, and the semi is here first. We'll get some barley loaded. Oh. That's not some great driving at all. Come on, I'm better than that. What kind of license do I think I have anyway? There we go. Alright, let's hustle. We need to get things moving right away. Yes, now this is making sense. Where the grain cart can't quite fill one hopper. I guess it could do the front ones, but not the back one. That to me makes sense because it shouldn't be able to fill that quickly. But you know what? We're not complaining. We got us a new trailer and we're happy with that. And with the dump truck back, we can take the semi and dump that little bit of barley off at the animal dealer where it belongs. And nice. That's it. That's just beautiful. I guess it could have used white stripe on the hood as well. Might have been nice, but I kind of like that black. It looks really pretty. Yeah, we're gonna go dump this at the animal dealer, and then we're gonna go haul some more corn. We just needed this in the emergency, where, yeah, our grain cart, dump truck, everything was full. But now it isn't, so off we go. 80% complete on the contract, which is really nice. Yeah, we're definitely working hard. It's a shame that we can't use this truck to haul more things, but what do you do? It is what it is. We should be able to hire people to drive this truck, but it seems like this map still does not allow that, or doesn't want to work with that feature very well. It really is a shame for as nice as this map is. There we go. That was a lot better of a load for the corn, with the center being a little bit lighter than everything else. All the weights on the Tridoms and on the truck's drive axles. That's a proper load right there. And that's the last of our corn. There's not even quite 2 of these trailer loads, but these things sure hold a lot more than the dump truck and the pup. By at least another 10,000 liters. Which is substantial because the trucks are almost identical, but yet, you know, for the fuel you're running through, you may as well haul as much as you can. We'll see what the final tally is on our income here. It looks like that trailer load there was about 115,000. Unless I did my math very wrong. But we don't have time to do math for a long time, and we don't have time to do it wrong because the combine said it was 80% full again, and I have to go unload it. By the time I get there, it'll be full. So yeah, we're almost done though. Contract shows 90% done. We're going to continue to harvest this. There you go. There's the notification up in the top right saying full grain tank. Yeah, we're going to continue to harvest this, and we also won't collect our money until such a time as we have either baled all of this or we've collected the straw and put it somewhere. I have a plan. I'm not sure how well it'll work, but I have a plan. On a little side note, since we've been hauling things away in June, and we are done now, it looks like our total harvest income was 662,270. So that is a nice little chunk of money that came out of our harvest from last year's crop. 662. That's that's nothing to sniffle at. Absolutely not. I'm gonna park this close to our dump truck, just in case we need to do one more load. Always got to be ready for the one more load, right? There's our dump truck right there. We'll park it in behind, and we'll call that good. I do find it very interesting how the Load King is a fair bit taller than our little dump truck and pup trailer. Not sure if the floor height is taller too or not, but I do know that our auger, I gotta watch out I don't clip anything with it. So it's definitely a taller trailer, and that would make sense that, it would be a lot more capacity in it. Can you believe it? We're finally on the last pass. This field must be substantially big. Kind of deceivingly big. I guess it's long, right? That is just fantastic news, though. We've been looking forward to doing a nice big harvest, and I have a feeling that we're going to be able to put a substantial amount of barley away into our own silos. I am really looking forward to that. I'll probably end up cruising along with the combine for the rest of this row, just with my crews engaged, and that should probably be good enough, right? And once we figure out how much the contract needs to finish, then I guess we'll go with that, and we'll bring the rest of the barley on home. That looks like a wrap. You can tell from the auger's width or auger's length, I should say, that we could have a lot wider of a header on here than what we currently do. So that might be something to look into in the future, seeing as this combine is capable of having so much wider of a header. We might well want to grab one and go. But we're going to drop off the rest of this barley and see what kind of earnings we've made. Pretty amazing. Dump truck completely full, and we're filling up the semi right now. And if you look ahead, not just into the future, but if you look ahead, you can see what next week's episode is going to contain. We're going to bale this entire field before we're all said and done. We're not going to accept the contract money until we have our straw all baled. I should move that a little closer. Yeah, so stick around for that, guys. In our next episode, we'll be selling lots of bales. We'll be collecting a lot of bales for ourselves. Gotta have bedding for the cattle, all that good stuff. Perfect. Looks like that is it. So there's really only one more thing left to do before we close out the episode, and that is to dump all of this barley. This episode has been getting very long, I can tell, because it's been hours that I've been playing here. But let's get to it as quick as we can. Now, when we're so close to finishing off the mission, I use the grain door instead of the big door, just because I can get a lot closer. So it's a 76% transported. So that tells me that we're probably going to have to dump this entire trailer. Yeah, this entire trailer's got to go. But once you get that close, you just have to kind of pay attention, because otherwise you end up selling a bunch of it for nothing. And it looks like 84% right now. So we'll start tipping some here, and we'll kind of pause her at 50%. It looks like this entire trailer unfortunately might have to go. 92. Yeah. 94%. Uh-oh. That means my semi's got to dump some of the grain here too. Let's see if we can get that middle. I think I might have dumped just a little bit into the middle hopper. So perhaps we can just use the semi-center hopper and be good. Okay, we got center tipper or center hopper. That was not enough. That's unfortunate. I guess the back has the next least. We'll try that next. Oh, we're doing this again, aren't we? And stop overloading. There we go. The rest of this 18,000 is mine. And I don't want to give you a cheap price for barley. Or take a cheap price for barley. I don't want to get paid that little. I want to bring this home and I want to make a lot of money with down the road. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this thing back home and I'm going to make a lot of money down the road somewhere when the price goes up again. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. You guys have been great. And hopefully I didn't take too long on this episode. I know it's very long. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought. And if you guys liked the video, obviously hit that like button. If you guys want to see the series continue and you want to know what happens next, we got barley on our field 17 left to do, and we got some canola here on 24, I want to say. We got some wheat here to my left and lots of sunflower on field number 2 to my right. There's lots of harvesting that's going to happen right shortly. So guys, stick around, subscribe so you never miss an episode, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.